He looked up when my shadow fell across him. His face was gray beneath the sun flush, and there was blood at his side that his hand was pressed against with the focused attention of someone who understood exactly what it meant. His uniform was shredded at the shoulder. One eye was swollen nearly shut, but he was conscious. And when he saw me, he straightened, fractionally, instinctively, the way a man straightens when his training runs deeper than his injuries. "Sir," he said. The word landed oddly in all that open silence. No corridors to absorb it, no ship hum underneath it. Just the heat and the sand and the ruined hull, and Arvin calling me sir in the vast desert. "At ease," I said, because it was the correct response and because I did not know what else to say. I crouched beside him and looked at his side. He moved his hand so I could see, which told me something about his composure, since it clearly cost him. The wound was bad. Not unsurvivable, I thought, I hoped, but bad enough that it required attention I was not equipped to give, in conditions I was not equipped to manage, on a planet I could not name. "The jump failed," he said. Statement, not question. He had already worked through it. Yes. Calms. Gone. He nodded, once, slowly, and looked out at the desert the way a man looks at a problem he is reorganizing himself around. I recognized the expression. I had seen it in briefing rooms, on officers receiving orders that changed everything. The particular stillness of a competent person, absorbing an unwelcome fact without wasting time on the unwelcome part. I found, unexpectedly, that I respected it. "There was something wrong with the drive coupling," he said after a moment. "Before the jump. I noticed an irregularity in the pre-flight readings, but the system flagged it as within tolerance." He paused. "I should have flagged it myself." He said it without drama. Simply, I should have caught it, and I did not. I thought of the engineers, the admirals, the long chain of people whose word I had accepted because the consequences of being wrong fell on them. Fell on all of us, as it turned out. "It isn't your fault," I said, which was either true or not, but was the correct thing to say, regardless. Arvin looked at me. Something moved behind his expression, not doubt, not quite. Something more careful than that. "We need to find water and shelter before dark," he said. "And you'll need to go without me for now. I can't walk far." I looked at him. I looked at the desert. I looked at what remained of the ship, half-eaten already, disappearing by degrees into the sand that had no interest in the distinction between wreckage and landscape.